What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 2 of Draft 2 Glory. In the last episode, of course, we won the draft. We didn't get the best packs, we didn't get the best rewards, but we did manage to sell everything and come away with almost 21,000 coins, which is pretty decent because it kind of ensures an episode 3. As long as we can get 1 or 2 games, you know, the match coins that we're going to get and then the packs that we get, we should be able to build our way back up to another 15k. We're going to enter into the draft today and hopefully get ourselves some good captains. If you missed episode 1, link will be in the description below. Go check it out, drop a like, and if you want to drop a thumbs up on this video, that would be absolutely awesome. So we're going to go with the formation 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Probably my favourite formation so far this year. Let's see who we get for captains. We get Sterling, Lewandowski, Fabregas, Aurier, Inform and Nani. So not a bad start, guys. We get Hero Lewandowski or Inform Sterling. Might go with Inform Sterling just because I've never used him, and at 94 pace, 89 dribbling could be crazy good at cam. So we are going to go for Sterling indeed. We're going to start up with the striker as well. Hopefully we get a BPL. Oh, Inform's out the yin-yang. We are going to take Anthony Martial, of course. Another cracking player. I've used him quite a lot already through the draft and through FIFA, and he's been fantastic. Oh my god, look, it's just giving us the good stuff. It's just, not only do we get that strong link with Martial, we get that strong link with Sterling, and yeah, Ashley Young is a perfect fit. And I've actually used Ashley Young in my best team in FIFA a while back, and he was fantastic. We're going to go as Piliqueta as well, and just try and build ourselves into a full BPL team. John Terry is there. Look, it's like it wants me to have a full BPL team. It's genuinely like, it's like, hey Nep, just have like the best full BPL team that you can have. Now, this is the first bad draft for us. I think what we're going to take is Coman, because we might go, we might get someone like a Robin or something down the right here, which would be perfect. Oh my god, look at it. It is perfect. Does that work with Sterling? See, we could go with Willian and then hope for a BPL striker, or we could go with Diego Costa, which will give Coman perfect link. And then we need 2 more links for Sterling, which means we'd need either Yaya Toure or an English CDM in that spot to kind of fill that up. But I definitely want to go with Douglas Costa and put him there. I'm going to need a right back from the Bundesliga as well, but this CDM spot is like the most valuable position right now. We get Philippe Lahm. Now again, Philippe Lahm will give Douglas Costa perfect links. There's no one else really we can go for. It's either going to be Alonso or Philippe Lahm, and I think we're going to go with Alonso. That Pjanic card looks crazy good, but I'm happy to go with Alonso. I'm happy to go with Bundesliga. I'm happy, like, Sterling's going to be on 8 chem anyway if we get a decent manager, and that's enough. Like, that's more than enough, so I'm happy with Sterling there. We get Trash on the right back. We're going to have to take him. There's no alternative there. We're going to have to go with Trash, and maybe an Informed Boateng would be pretty sick here. We get Pepe, Mertesacker, Vertonghen, Godin, and Lujao. I'm tempted to go with, I don't know. Pepe doesn't fit with anyone. Mertesacker's the dream. Mertesacker is the dream. He gets good links with the right back, the CDM and the centre back, and then hopefully a BPL goalkeeper as well would be nice. Tim Krul keeping it cool. There he is. So we get 100 chem base team without any subs or any reserves. Good way to start things off. We've only got 2 players that aren't on 10 chem, and that will be fixed with quite simply something like Yaya Toure. So if we could get ourselves an insane CDM, that would be great. Oh my god, wait, Courtois works because he gets the John Terry link. David De Gea works because he gets both links. I'm going to go with Courtois, and we're actually going to put Courtois straight in goal there. And this is an incredible draft. This is an absolutely incredible draft. Now, none of these players fit well anywhere for me. We'll take Lichtsteiner just because I actually like his card. He might be a good. Ooh. See, do we go with Zabaleta? Now, he doesn't get perfect chem there. We'll take Zabaleta just in case we get a BPL right mid. I have a feeling Inform Lamella will pop up again somewhere. So right now, like I said, we could take Arteta and play him at CDM. He would give Sterling that perfect chem. I don't really want him. I don't think it'd be a great CDM anyway. Low pace, low defensive, low physical. So we'll take Pereira just for the links there. Isco is not interesting to me. Moutinho doesn't work. Mertens doesn't work. I actually might take Moutinho and use him as a super sub because he's got crazy good, well-rounded stats, and it's another Inform to put on the bench. We get, okay, so here's where it starts happening for us. I think we're gonna take Ibarbo. I could take the Depay for Young, but I like that Young link because he gives links everywhere else. I'm gonna take Ibarbo and hope, because now we've got Ibarbo and Zabaleta. we basically just need a striker and a CDM from the BPL, and then we've got a full BPL team, so I'll be happy with that. We get Lens there, which we don't need, unfortunately. Van der Wiel doesn't really help us. Luis Adriano doesn't help us. Danilo doesn't help us. We'll take Lens just for the pace and dribbling abilities that he's got. Darmian is another good link. Pedro's a good player. We don't really need another right back because we have already got Zabaleta as a second right back. I'll take Pedro just because I like him. I actually think he's got a really good card again this year. Our bench is going to be really, really strong. I'm just basically dreaming right now of a really, really strong CDM or striker from the BPL. We've got 3 positions left. It's nothing crazy good. We'll take Felipe Anderson. See, we've actually got like a massive lack of superstar players like the Ronaldos and Messis, but I don't mind too much because the rest of the team that we have got is really, really strong. I'm just filling the bench up now with kind of full BPL. We'll take Varela there. So the team that we drafted is going to be the exact team that we take unless I swap out the right back trash for Zabaleta, but Zabaleta then only gets 7 chem. So it doesn't really change much apart from the fact that Zabaleta is a much better defender than trash. Would Zabaleta on 7 chem be better than trash on 10 chem? The simple answer is yes, I think he would. And so for that reason, I'm going to stick with him there. I'm happy to keep him there. We could put a Barbo in as well, but that would massively, massively lower the chemistry of Coman up front and Lahm in at CDM. So the team that we're going to be playing with is going to be Martial and Coman up front, the silver striker, 3-star, 3-star, crazy good pace, average for shooting and dribbling, so we'll have to see how he works. Sterling at cam, Young and Douglas Costa on the wings, Lahm, Cahill and Mertesacker in defence, Courtois as Pili Willy and Zabaleta in defence. Now the bench is going to be a really, really strong bench. Well, I say strong, I mean strong in the sense that it's going to be offensively strong, defensively weak, but offensively strong. I'm actually going to keep Lichtsteiner on there just for if we need to bring him on at some point or another. But yeah, Depay, Lichtsteiner, Pedro, Pereira, Moutinho, Barbo and Lens on the bench. And we've got even players like Varela and Felipe Anderson and Palacio. So this draft is actually really good in the terms of the players. Like, every player is strong. Like, there's no weak link. Like, the weakest link is probably Coman up front. But we can change him pretty early on in the game if he's not working out. We can bring on Depay. You know, we've got alternatives that we can use. But the rest of the team is really, really good. So hopefully we can go and win the draft. I'm going to go and play the games now, guys. I'm going to show you the highlights of the gameplay. And then we'll come back live again when we open the packs. Let's go. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first team that I come up against has got a couple of hero cards. He's got the hero Wijnaldum and the hero Aguero, so a great draw from him. Also picking up that informed De Gea, informed Davies. He's got Dembele, Willian, you know, Cahill, Sarko, Tremoulinas, Walker. It's a really good team, and I had a really bad start to this guy. He was actually very, very good. He brought on Messi and Neymar as very early substitutes, and I was kind of a little bit disappointed. I went 1-0 down to Neymar as well. I managed to fight my way through with Douglas Costa, who proved to be a very, very, very valuable player for us during this draft attempt. Scored some crazy good goals and some very important goals. I went 2-1 down to this guy as well, to a Neymar goal, and then NepentheZ Depay, my sub myself, comes on the field at half time, scores a banger, puts us back in the game basically at 2-2. And after that, this guy just fell apart. It became 2-2 very quick. Very quickly after, it went 3-2 up. Raheem Sterling here in the box, plays that through to Douglas Costa. Great shot, great goal there, puts me 3-2 up. And now we're only in the 55th minute, and it wasn't too long before we went 4-2 up as well. Just a couple of minutes later, straight after his kickoff, Douglas Costa again down that right-hand side where he just proved absolutely deadly. Got into the box and just danced around this guy's defence. He was scared to tackle me because, of course, the penalties are very dangerous, and he went 4-2 up in the 60th minute, and then just once again a few minutes later into the 66th towards the 70th minute now, we go down the right hand side, this time instead of with Douglas Costa, with Raheem Sterling, our captain. He steps inside, he gets into the box, he spams at home with his left foot near post OP, and this guy actually rage quit at 5-2. So we move straight into the second game, guys, into the quarterfinal. Very happy with the first result. This guy again's got a really nice team, you know, some great players there. Vidal, Ronaldo, Benzema, Carlos Vea's very good, Verratti, David Luiz, Danilo, he's got Manuel Neuer in goal, and I was like, god damn, like, every team is just insanely good. And this game, again, was just one of those games where everything in the attack seemed to click for me. A phenomenal goal from Ashley Young there, dancing through his defence, through the whole box, through his whole team, goes 1-0 up, and almost straight from kickoff, we get a second goal. Raheem Sterling this time picks up the ball, gets through a few players into the box, plays that through to Anthony Martial, whips that one in past Neuer. Neuer being on the 6th chem there, I think might have been this guy's downfall. As I've always said to you guys, I don't feel like the goalkeeper ratings really are too effective this year in FIFA, and that was kind of proven by the fact that I just continued to walk into his box and score goal after goal. Neuer taking out 2 of his defenders there, both his centre-backs laying on the floor, pass it into Raheem Sterling, who's got an easy open shot on goal. We make it 3-0 before the half, and just after that as well, we make it 4-0 before the half. Douglas Costa with a penalty, hits the bar, in off the underside of the bar, up into that high netting. Happy motherfucking days. He did pull a couple of goals back, and I was getting a bit worried. Like, I could feel the momentum shift, and I kind of just had to just be a bit more clever with the ball and try and hold possession a bit. And through holding possession, got me a chance with Anthony Martial again. He steps inside there, and Neuer should have done a lot better, but Martial puts it underneath him. And Martial again down the left-hand side this time, breaks into that little bit of space. He's got, I think that's Ashley Young on the inside. I got really, really lucky with the bounce off of David Luiz there. Young puts it into the far post. Coman is there to get his first goal for the draft, for the club, and we made it 6-2, and it wasn't too long before we made it 7-2 with Raheem Sterling, where once again my opponent rage quit. The first opponent lasted to 5, the second opponent lasted to 7. We go into the third game now, guys. A crazy good team yet again. Coutinho, Aguero, Douglas Costa, Hazard, Schneiderlin, Ramirez, Miranda, Danilo. Like a crazy good team, and it actually started very good for us this game as well. So we get Douglas Costa in with the penalty again. We go 1-0 up, and then I had a moment of madness, and I'll show you the goals that I conceded. Conceded a goal to this free kick technique, which is basically impossible to stop. It's very frustrating. You know, the short pass is very annoying, but look at the defender there. Zabaleta jumps over the ball. Instead of tackling the ball, he jumps over the ball and allows a shot, so that puts us back into tying in the game. And then some really poor defending here from me again. I'm just tackling my own players in the box there. Lahm is making an absolute meal of that. It falls to Aguero. He pops it in the back of the net in the 45th minute. I go 2-1 down, and still in the 45th minute, I go 3-1 down. So this is actually, like, no complaints about this goal. The guy just absolutely outplayed me. Aguero sidestepping Mertesack's lunge. Fantastic piece of play by Aguero. Lovely square ball through to Ramirez. Makes it 3-1. So we're in a bit of trouble now, half-time, but just before the 60th minute, did manage to get myself back into the game. Lovely 1-2 between Martial and Sterling there. Martial gets into the box, and again, I was kind of playing for the penalty, hoping to draw a foul somewhere, but I managed to keep hold of the ball and pop it into the back of the net at 3-2. Unfortunately, in spite of the fact that I did have a lot more chances, I was not unable to come back into the game. This being the best of the chances, I had a chance to play that one through. I didn't play it through. I went wide. I struck it with Lahm. It went straight into the hands of Bravo, and this was the prize that we got. So guys, there we have it. We ended up losing in the semi-final in very disappointing fashion. I took the lead, which was great. A defensive error for the first and second goal, and third goal actually. I conceded 2 goals in the 45th minute, which was just really bad on my part. At 2-1 down, I had a chance in the game. At 3-1 down, the guy made it very difficult. He was a decent player. I did manage to get that goal back to make it 3-2. I went all out attack for the last 30 minutes, and although I pressured, I couldn't quite get myself into the perfect chance to score. I had a few chances I really should have scored, and it's very frustrating, but we got to the semi-final. We've got 8.2k coins, so all we need to make is 7,000 coins or 6,800 coins. We've got a jumbo premium gold pack and a premium gold pack, which is enough to send us through and get a guaranteed 15k again. So we're going to open those packs now. Even if we don't get anything good through discards alone, we're definitely going to be able to make the 6.8k that we're going to need. Hopefully we can pull even a regular, like a semi-decent player. We get a striker. It is going to be Negredo. Now, I don't know how much he sells for. He is 81 rated. We'll send him to the trade pile. The contracts will also send to the trade pile because they do sell. The fitness cards, the healing card as well. The pace card will also actually sell, so we're going to send all of those to the trade pile. We're going to discard the rest that we've got. We get 1,000 coins back there. Leaves us on 9.1k. And now the jumbo premium gold pack, the 15k pack. Can we get anything decent in this today? We get, oh my god, it's Brian Ruiz. It is shocking. Oh, we get Mane there. That's not too bad. He might sell for a little bit. Jose Mourinho might sell for a little bit. The contracts again maybe sell. The fitness cards, the healing card, maybe they sell. We'll send all those to the trade pile. The coach won't sell, the badge won't sell, the artist card might sell, and then we will discard the rest, gives us 2.3k. So that puts us up to 11.4k. So from what I've got in the trade pile, I need to make basically 3,500 coins. I do think we've got enough here. We've got a lot of items in the trade pile that we're going to be able to sell on. Hopefully we'll be able to make that 3 point something k. I think actually this guy goes for like at least 1,000 coins anyway. So there's a 2.5k bid on him there. There's one for 2.6, so 2.5k we'll get for him, which means we're guaranteed to get a third episode out of Draft to Glory. After a really good start, we had bad packs. We actually had probably better packs this time around than what we got for winning. Really disappointed to go out in the semi-final, but that is how the draft works. We've got 6-1 win-loss ratio so far, not too bad. If you guys enjoyed this, drop a thumbs up, and I will see you for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace!